the singing chef that we make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Singing Chef Show. My name's Eon John, your singing chef, and we're gonna make your taste buds wet. Today we're gonna be presenting one show, one of many shows for the next couple of weeks on TBN on this lovely channel. We're going to basically do recipes for you that you can add to your Christmas table if you so like and if you like them. Today we're going to be making a thing called a Eddo Frittata, a Guyanese Eddo Frittata. Frittata is basically like an egg pie, right? So right here, I've got some, I pre-cut some Eddos and sweet potatoes. You see the size? That's very important. You're going to see why, okay? And going into this pie, or this frittata, we have onions, we've got peppers there. Let me take this thing off. You know, in Ghana, you have to cover anything up, all your stuff up. Very important. And we've got some scallions, and of course, we're pepper. And we're gonna use about 6 eggs to do this thing. And also, we're gonna put some cheese please in there. Black pepper and salt. Very simple. You know, simple, short, but very, very elegant. And it look good on any Christmas table. And also, do you know that Christmas Day is a really good snack throughout the day, and you can use it for the breakfast or just snacking in the day. Okay, now the first thing I need to do is light this stove. Wish me luck. Yes! Lift off. Okay. So I am gonna put these in there. What I'm gonna do is parboil these first, and then I'm gonna start taking apart. This will take about 10 minutes. And the reason why I'm parboiling it, because if you're just usually use normal English potatoes, these don't really react to the oil like normal potatoes do. Normal potatoes would soften up, and these would probably start to like crisp up, and that's not what I want. I want them to get really soft. Okay, so let me add some water to that. Parboiling is really easy, and I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to just start the flavor going. That's beautiful. So let's just let that, I'm gonna cover this and just let it parboil for 10 minutes, and then we'll be back to continue this pie. Hi guys, it's Eon John here from the Singing Chef Show and Singing Chef Tours. I just want to take a minute and just chat with you guys, because a lot of people have been asking that, you know, whether I'm Guyanese or English or from America or something like that. I was born here in Ghana. I've been living outside of Ghana for almost, 35, 40 years, mostly in Europe. And I came back to Ghana about 5 years ago just to visit, and the top of my head blew off. I was just, as soon as I reached the airport, it's like I was rediscovering, my feet were landing again. So I just figured out whatever I could do to stay, and that's what I did. I went back to England and just grabbed my stuff, and I came right back to England. And I'm here to stay, and I'm really, really loving the incredible food here. I love Christmas in Ghana because, the one thing like your pepper pot, your garlic pork, all those kind of things, fantastic, and I'm loving using the techniques that I learned from my travels, it being away, and using it on Guyanese ingredients, which are like top class, and creating these new dishes. So hopefully you guys can come with us on this next part of our journey. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
So welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.
All right, well, it looks like our potatoes or sweet potato and Eddo is ready. Let me just test that again. Yeah, you want it where you don't want it too soft, you want it still quite firm, but that you should be able to get through the center quite easily, right? Because I want them to keep their shape. So gently gonna take them out. And you see how it's keeping its shape like this, see? And you'll see why I want it to keep its shape and not break up too much. Most of these recipes, they're quite easy. It's just like you kind of, the only thing is that you have to be careful. Yeah? You got to take a lot of care of them. And then you get these beautiful, elegant things. Right, so fantastic, fantastic, good coconut oil. I do everything with this now. I even replace a lot of things I do with butter with this coconut oil because it's, you know, it's got a good fat content and it's terrific for you. Right, need a bit of oil in there. And I'm gonna put the onions straight away because I want everything to gently cook. And you can see how I cut the onions. It's just long ways, right? And that's for another reason. Right. That's good. I can move this to the side now. So I got my room. That's my onions. Lovely. I'm gonna put some pepper in there. This is for color. See, it looks so pretty already. Looks very pretty. And then I'll put some scallions in there. Isn't that beautiful? And last but not least, one weary. It's not Guyanese without weary. Okay, we can let this all soften up quite nicely. You say it's gonna bring the oil up. Wonderful. And then once this, you see this is already coming up, right? I want the onions to just cook to where they're translucent. They're already getting translucent. Yeah, that's coming up. That's good. Okie dokie. That's translucent. And right when you see this is starting to cook like this and get soft, I think we should cook it a little bit more. I don't want the onions to be hard. It gotta be really soft. The smell that's coming off of this, you know, I wish we could put this through the TV, but this is a typical kind of lunch or breakfast that the Spanish is very famous in Spain. But the only thing is that I'm using Guyanese ingredients today. Instead of English potato, I'm using Eddo and sweet potato. And Eddo and sweet potato, it's much better for you. It's a slow release type of calories, so it doesn't put on the type of calories that a normal potato would, right? So this has a lot of health benefits as well, yeah? What I'm gonna do when that's in there is start laying this. And the reason why this is round and this is a different shape is because I don't wanna have just sweet potato or Eddo in one place. I wanna layer it a little bit so that you're spreading the taste, right? Right, there we go. That's beautiful. Eddo. I know it's pretty evenly spread, so just get it all in there now. All right. Lovely. Fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. You gotta be generous with it. About 2 pinches. A little bit more. All right, I'm gonna put on the cheese. All right, you don't have to put in cheese. You can do it without cheese if you're plant-based. Okay. Now we're gonna let this cook for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil actually, because I want this to really cook in. I want the potatoes and the onions really to come together and get really soft. And then we're gonna add the rest of it, which is our eggs, all right? Need a good amount of black pepper. This is fantastic. All right, we'll just let that cook for about 5 minutes, and then we'll be ready for the eggs.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Cameroon River to East Coast, Paris to the Eastern Shore to Georgetown City. Akawini, Wakapoti, the hinterlands from the Corentina River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the show. So just take your time and then come let we eat a fine wine. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. Coconut water, coconut oil, Cameroon castle and coffee from lights, the rice, the fish.
All right, this is time for eggs. Let's see. Our pie, everything is softening up beautifully. And now, last but not least, the lead boy is going in there. You rest that over there. And you just pour that egg all over. Make sure that gets all over. I think I'm gonna put another couple eggs in there. Might as well. Oops. Come on, get these bad boys out. Okay. Wonderful. You just cook this for a little bit more. Ooh, full. Now we just let it cook. Beautiful. There you have it. Eddo and sweet potato frittata. Guyanese Eddo and sweet potato frittata. And we're just gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then we'll be ready to taste.
Yeah. chef. We gon' make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I to the hinterlands from the Corinthine River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the show. So just take your time and then come let we eat a fine wine. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. So welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.
This is our Guyanese Eddo and sweet potato frittata, right? So what we did was we cooked it for about 5 minutes on one side, and then we're gonna flip it. Let's hope this works. It's a tricky bit. Woohoo! Lovely. Okay. So now we're gonna take our spatula, lift this off. Oh, get in. Okay. Yes, excellent. So we're just cooking for another 5 minutes on the other side, and then we should be ready to serve up.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gon' make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City.
Alright, so now it's taking out the fire because I don't want it overcooked. Now it's time to switch our tart, flip our tart for the last time. Woo. Ooh. Ow, 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 that's hot. Lovely. Okay. There we have it. A Guyanese Eddo and sweet potato frittata. Just let it cool off for a little bit, and then we'll take a slice and then have a taste. Oh, look at that. A Guyanese Eddo and sweet potato frittata. Bang. Lovely. Okay. Well, we all know that during Christmas that it's always raining, and this is one of the songs I wrote when I was living out in the Pomeranian, and it's about water and people, lovely people. Sitting in the water, with just a bait for your daughter, make it dry up my skin. Till a nice and sweet smelling, I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. Don't need you to wash my clothes, I can wash it myself. Don't need you to cook my food, I could cook up for all we ask. Don't need you to clean the house, I know if we make bed and sing. All I need from you, girl, is to take me in, 'cause I'm sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make it dry up my skin till a nice and sweet smelling. I can stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. Don't care if I win or lose, there's nothing I could do. Even if it takes forever, baby, I can wait for you. In all these precious times, I got plenty time to lie. I'll be waiting by the river, baby, just throw me a line, 'cause I'm sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make it dry out my skin till a nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and tea, and a cake with your wedding ring. Sitting in the water, make just a bed for your daughter. Make her dry up my skin, till I'm nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And thank you. Right, my dearest newly married Jessica John. Okay, it's like you're cutting your cake again.
Except you didn't manage to put it in my mouth last night.
Okay.
Now, this is one of my favourite things when I used to live in London. Used to be able to either make it or you could buy it from Marks and Spencer's or somewhere like that. And it tastes beautiful warm and it tastes delicious also straight out of the fridge. And it's really easy to transport. And it really livens up a Christmas buffet table as well because it's easy to serve.
Lovely.
That looks great.
Yeah, see? That's what I really like about it. You get the caramelized onions on the bottom, and you see the layers of the Eddo and the sweet potato, and the egg just holding the whole thing together. Okay, Miss Jessica John, go for it.
I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't had this in quite a while.
Does it work good with the sweet potato and the Eddo?
Better.
Yeah, because you're getting a lot more sweetness with the onions.
It's better because, one, sweet potato and Eddo is better for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Guyana was voted the fourth healthiest diet in the world
Yeah.
because of our eating habit. And sweet potato is so much better for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or potato.
Yeah.
I'm having some more of this.
And that's part of the reason why we're doing this.
All
Yeah.
these delicate flavours all coming together. It's like a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah. Great. Lovely.
I love it. It's so delicate. I can't wait to put this in the fridge and then start eating it.
Yeah, because you could just keep, you can put it on your table, put it in the fridge, and it's a great thing to put on your table. And people could just keep for Christmas, keep taking slices, and it's just very, very good. But thank you guys for checking us out on TBN. Thank the guys from TBN, or our cameraman, or Nigel, and right. Well, and Sachin. Yeah, Nigel and Sachin, and Melody, and just Candice. Everybody is part of this whole thing. Thank them for giving us this opportunity. We've got a few more Christmas shows coming up. If you look at TBN, they will tell you exactly when they're going to be. And please, and thank you very much for joining us on this next part of the Singing Chef Adventure Journey.
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas!
So welcome to the world of the Singing Chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country.